Hello there, and a very warm welcome to this short video that is all about Japanese gardens. My name is Russ and I'm sitting in my office at the moment putting this video together, and I hope that you enjoy it. So Japanese gardens, if you've been to one or you've seen them on television or videos, you probably have been captivated by their beauty. Most people are. It's one of the main things that people say, oh, they're so beautiful. You may want to just know more about them because you're curious. You may be thinking of creating your own Japanese garden, which is great. So why do people like Japanese gardens? Well, I would say they're captivated by their absolute beauty. They're simple to look at, which is pleasing on the eye, doesn't confuse the brain, and they're easy to appreciate. They have a feeling of being at one with nature, and they have absolutely beautiful elements, natural elements. There's a feeling of spirituality, serenity, and for many people, absolute calmness in a Japanese garden, no stress. So imagine creating your own Japanese garden space. Something like that. Look at the gravel and the rocks and the plants, the lantern there up on the right, more gravel up there, big stones. A lot of work has gone into that, but you don't have to be that complicated. I'm going to explain some of the things that it's useful to know to make a small garden at your home, not necessarily a very ambitious one like that. I'm thinking more something like this, which is medium size. The one on the right was designed and created by a guy who used to be a banker in Japan for many years, fell in love with Japanese culture and Japanese gardens, and decided to build quite a big one. This is a small area, and you don't have to think big. In his garden, I've visited that garden. It's absolutely stunning. He's got lots of lovely koi in his pond as well. This one on the left is what I call a proper design by a designer. Expensive, yes, but really good to look at. Of course, you can have slightly more modest garden areas for your Japanese garden, like the one on the right, which has got the gravel, the dry garden, the 3 rocks, the 3 aisles, there's some ferns there, and at the back you might just be able to make out moss on rocks. Very basic, very simple. This one at the front of a house, I think it's missing some gravel, but a lot of the elements are there, and you can see that it's beginning to look modest, but very effective and very Japanese. You do not need a big space. Let me tell you some Japanese garden essentials. Japanese gardens obviously are meaningful, they're very stylish, they've got hundreds of years of history, in some cases thousands of years of history, because they came from China originally. You can design and landscape a Japanese garden in small, medium or large size spaces. It's up to you. You can use a yard, a section of an existing garden, rooftops, balconies. You can even build a Japanese garden indoors. What about some of the ingredients that you can use? Probably what you've seen when you visited a Japanese garden. If you have rocks and stones, water, dry water, that's the gravel and sand, ponds. You can't have a square koi pond, one of those deep ones. Your pond has to look natural. Bridges, pathways, stone lanterns, snow lanterns. You could build a miniature landscape. The possibilities are unbelievably interesting if you want a Japanese garden at home. Obviously, you can have living things in your Japanese garden. Trees like acers and maples, and that's just the beginning. Shrubs, low-level shrubs and grasses, really effective with rocks and gravel. Plants, bamboo, there's so many varieties to choose from. In vogue at the moment is black bamboo in homemade Japanese gardens. Moss, 2,000 varieties to choose from, and yes, you can grow it in a dry climate. And bonsai trees, difficult to look after, but stunning to look at. Types of Japanese gardens. You have a pond garden, that's where the owner used to get in a boat with his servants or something, posh people had them, and survey the beauty of the garden from the boat. There's tea gardens that have a religious and spiritual connotation, strolling gardens for walking around, karasansui or dry landscape gardens, sometimes known as a Japanese rock garden, Zen influence gardens, minimalist design, quite beautiful, hill gardens, and there's other variations too. So it's time to think about getting started designing your own Japanese garden. And our Japanese Garden Easy Creation Package will give you the guidance and the help that you need to get started. And to finish, very importantly, we've got 4 of the world's leading Japanese garden experts sharing their expertise, 2 free books, an extraordinary detailed lecture from Ken Honda of the Japanese Horticultural Society on all aspects of Japanese gardens. You can see some of the ingredients there that you can really learn about. So it's simple help that is here at hand for you. All of this help, including free bonuses, a Japanese garden action plan, Japanese garden plants and shrubs, huge lists for you to consider for your garden, all of that and more. You can actually get that and start making your Japanese style garden at home without breaking the bank. If you'd like to find out more and get inspired, go to www.turnyourgardenjapanese.com. Simple as that. Implementing your Japanese garden plan. Can you do it yourself, you might be thinking? The answer is yes. Be positive. Should you get a professional in to help? Well, maybe, but I'm telling you, it will be costly. Or you can have our help at a very low cost special price. Take a look. www.turnyourgardenjapanese.com. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and watch out for more videos. Have a great day.